Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a special episode of Video Game Choo-Choo. I'm your host, Mike Cosumano. John Machonsky is here in the Skype call with me.
I am here. Hi.
And a couple hours ago, I finished Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc for the PlayStation Vita.
I'm glad that you got to complete that game, Mike. I'm
After
so
all the
happy
talking from John, I thought it would be a good idea to go and request a copy of my very own so I could see what the deal is with this game. Now, we're gonna do something a little bit different. Usually I prod John and Steven for questions and shit, as a host of a podcast would want to do. But since Danganronpa is John's thing, he's gonna be asking me questions. He's gonna be getting the conversation out of me. So it's kind of like Freaky Friday, except nobody swaps bodies. They just talk different.
Yeah, God, why would I want to be in your gross, stinking body over in California?
Man, I don't even want to be in this gross, stinking body.
Nah, it's okay.
I am in your boat, John.
Mike, I'm joking. You're
this
cute guy.
decrepit husk that houses my terrible clogged,
Shut up.
fatty heart. Ah, oh, Jesus
kidding.
Christ!
I'm kidding, Mike. You're adorable. I have a bunch of friends who think you're adorable. Lots of cute ass girls, I bet.
Yeah, sure, John. All right, so why don't we just talk about the game generally, like the thing as a whole? Mm-hmm. And John, you can read John's review on the site right now.
Go check it out.
Why don't you give people the cliff notes, just so they know what your general feelings are?
Alright, basically, I felt like the game was a very well-made, very well-paced mystery game that I enjoy games in that kind of series. I fucking love Phoenix Wright. So a new contender on an opposite platform is welcome, honestly, because if Danganronpa and Ace Attorney are going to start butting heads, going neck and neck, trying out new shit back and forth, that'll be exciting. But Danganronpa is a very different game from Ace Attorney or any other games like that, in that it's a more involved game. It is a lot more gameplay heavy, and it doesn't stick the landing in a lot of places. It's hard to grasp new concepts that they throw out at you. The tutorials aren't great, but once you get the hang of everything, it's really fun, and the characters are fun and interesting and funny. And just in general, I had a really good time playing it.
Well, that's good, John. Mm-hmm. And now this is where we switch off to you. This is where you ask me questions.
Oh man, I'm carrying the burden of hosting. Ugh. It's not like I haven't done this before, though.
I don't think you've actually done this with me, though.
Well, not with you. Yeah, I've done it with Steven, kinda.
So this is a new experience.
Oh yeah, this is new year, new me. You know what they say?
This is season 2 of John Machonsky. I'm
excited to be the star of the show for once. So, Mike, let's get some easy questions out of the way here. Do you have any favorite characters that you want to talk about?
I have a couple.
Alright.
I think we should start with, Junko.
Yes, let's...
Now, me and Steven like to make jokes about John's waifus, but, I still don't get squiggly. I don't get it, but after playing Danganronpa and seeing Junko in her full glory at the end, I think I get it now. I'm not going to follow you down that road, John. I'm sorry. That's a path you have to walk alone. But, I understand it. Junko is a very interesting character. A lot of fun towards the end. I was really worried, because I did know some things about Junko being the bad guy. And just from your reblogging. So I had an idea of how that was going to go down. And I was worried they were going to just pull some bullshit at the end, and essentially solve the mystery with information you were never given. Mm-hmm. And that's not entirely the case. They did some pretty decent foreshadowing early on. And I feel like any more and they would have tipped their hand a bit too much. But even though you weren't given as much information as you would have liked, and it's actually kind of hard to figure out who the mastermind is if you don't already know, I think the character was still a lot of fun, and the way she switched between personalities was pretty great. Especially the one where she was throwing up the horns.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
A kind of sad thing that they weren't able to translate was the one where she has her her hand over her face and she's doing a pose.
Yeah.
That's a reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and that she's supposed to be Dio Brando from JoJo. And they couldn't really translate that well, so they just kind of made her bored, which is kind of sad, but I don't know what else they could have done. And like, in the Japanese version, she straight up does the Muda 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 from Dio saying that, so I kind of wish there was something that made reference to more JoJo reference, but I take what I get.
Alright. Well, I mean, I don't know anything about JoJo.
I do, Mike.
I know you do, John Wachowski. I also like Genocide Jill a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Toko was kind of an obnoxious character. I thought Byakuya needed to get hit, like, repeatedly in the fucking nuts.
I mean, that smack that Aoi gave him, that felt good. That was nice.
Yeah.
He needed that. He needed more of that.
He did. I feel like he got less obnoxious as the game went on, and I'm actually kind of happy he didn't die, because I would rather see that character develop than get murdered, and that is kind of what happened, but I don't think he developed enough. Based on what they gave him, he wasn't as insufferable by the end, but I still kind of hated Toko. Genocide Jill, though, lots of fun. I hung out with her whenever I got a chance.
That's good.
I don't think there was any character I, like, actively disliked. I think, Mondo was pretty boring. Even when I hated them, they were well written, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But the characters I would hang out the most with were probably Genocide Jill. I like Kyoko. Thought she was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any of the dudes I hung out with? I'm trying
the girls run that game, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
All
the girls are way more interesting than the guys in that game.
No, yeah, you're definitely not wrong there. I thought, what's his name? The fortune teller guy. He was kind of fun.
Hagakure is the best. He is so much fun.
Yeah.
See, okay, something I should point out. I'm gonna be calling some characters by their last names just because their last names got popular on Tumblr and it's a lot easier for me to remember. So when I say Hagakure, I'm talking about Hiro. When I say Ishimaru, I mean, Taka, I think he's called.
Yes.
And then Aoi would be Asahina or Hina. And
Aoi is her first name, I think, in the translation.
Yeah, it is, but I just know her as Aoi or Asahina instead of just Hina. And who else had a shortened name?
I'm actually just going to pull up the character lists because, like, the game is fresh enough for me to remember that these people exist, but I am always terrible with non-westernized names.
I just know them a lot better because of Tumblr and people that I know and shit like that. Like, just cause like one of my best friends cosplayed Aoi, so I know her very well, Where's
the character? There's not even, okay, here's the character list. I thought, Celeste was pretty fun.
She was cool. I liked her a bunch.
The fat guy, what's his name?
Yamada, I want to say.
I'm gonna find out right. Oh, Hifumi, yeah.
Hifumi, yeah. His last name's Yamada, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Hifumi.
But I thought, the character that, even more than Byakuya, I thought, Sakura is kind of shitty. No, not Sakura, shit, no, fuck. Sakura's pretty cool.
Sakura's cool.
Yeah, what's her name?
Sayaka, you mean?
Sayaka, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck her.
Yeah.
She
starts it.
I did appreciate that, like, they didn't go the route of having her be the wacky female love interest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how they were starting, and I was worried they were going to go down that route.
They're like, we're just gonna have the love interest, and she's gonna be your sidekick.
I remember you from middle school, and then she tries to fucking frame you for murder.
That's some good shit.
Yeah.
That's some good shit.
I think that's when I really dug Danganronpa. Cause, like, once they got going, I figured, okay, she's gonna die. And I likened it to the murder mystery equivalent of a well-placed jump scare, because the best jump scares are when you know something's coming. And it just, like, the tension just builds and builds. And they did that with Danganronpa and the reveal of, what's her face? Jesus Christ, I'm so bad with these names. Sayaka. They did that with her, death, and I thought that was really well done. I also kind of wish they would develop Leon a little bit more, but whatever. As a first
Yeah,
murderer,
Leon's super boring, but just because he's like not there ever, and
Yeah.
you don't really interact with him in the beginning.
I'm also kind of proud of how they handled Sakura. I thought that was going to be a lot worse when it started out.
Sakura's really cool.
Just like I expected a lot of, oh, you look like a dude, but after that, after the introduction, that joke goes away,
yeah,
and then she's just like a cool person.
Sakura's the best.
Sakura's
Sakura's too good for this world. Literally,
I think that trial may have been my favorite.
That was such a good trial. Oh my god, that is so awesome. Like, I never expected that. Like, I didn't know. Like, I knew that she died, but I didn't know how it happened. I thought
that must have been pretty cool for you.
It was, yeah, that entire chapter was really cool because I wasn't spoiled about anything except for the fact that she died. I thought that she did, cause there was that build up where it was like, oh, she's fighting against the mastermind. So I thought the game only had 5 chapters. So I thought, oh, she's gonna get killed by Junko at the beginning of the 5th chapter, and that's gonna be it. Or the 4th chapter. Like, she's gonna get killed at the beginning of the 4th chapter, and then they were gonna do that first trial, and then they were gonna do the last trial where Junko comes out. And
They didn't.
And it was a lot better, because I was like, oh my god, we're like, I figured it out. I was like, oh, she killed herself. Oh wow. But then just like seeing everything unravel, and just how heart-wrenching it was, or heart-rending it was, especially for poor Aoi. God damn.
Byakuya getting take down a peg, motherfucker, piece of shit.
Yeah, what he gets.
Asshole.
Piece of shit. God damn it.
His relationship with Toko was, like, the worst. I hated every second of that. Except for Genocide Jill, that part was good.
Yeah, seeing Genocide Jill be the opposite version of that was a lot funnier. Like, yeah. Like, whenever Toko was around, I always had to turn my volume off, because if someone would, like, walk into my room and I'd be playing Danganronpa and I'd be, like, pressing, like, going through the dialogue, and then it would switch to Toko, she'd just start going, oh, like, if she's talking about Byakuya, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want someone thinking I'm playing a porn game. Oh god.
No, yeah, that was my fear, when I was playing this thing. I was actually playing it with my, my video production friend in the room, and she was saying, oh, every sound sounds like fucking.
Yeah.
So eventually just started using my headphones.
Yeah. I just remember, alright, I should talk about where I was when I finished Danganronpa.
John, where were you when you finished Danganronpa?
Well, okay, I was at home when I finished Danganronpa, but when Junko showed up...
Danganronpa finished you.
Yeah, when I died. No, when Junko showed up, because, as we all know, yes, she is my fucking waifu. I have a goddamn framed picture of her on my desk.
That's the best part of all this.
No, okay, listen, I didn't make this. I didn't request this. A friend of mine got this for me for Christmas. She drew a picture of Junko, and then pretended, like, did a fake autograph of her, and, like, framed it for me. I have really good friends, but goddamn, my friends are awful people.
I mean, yeah, have you listened to this podcast?
Oh man, I really hope that David, our PR guy for NIS, listens to this, and
no, he's going to.
I want him to hear this, and I want him to realize just what he gave me. What he did was just probably the worst PR idea ever, and I hope he's proud of it. No, I think it was great PR.
David, this is what you've done for your message.
Because of course I'd give it a good review. I want to kiss one of the characters. No, I
want NeoGaf to accuse you of waifu bias.
I want NeoGaf. The day that NeoGaf posts about me is the day I go into hiding forever. I don't want NeoGaf talking about me. Holy shit. It's like
he only gave this game a good score because he wants to kiss Junko.
Oh man, no. Like, I'm scared of that, and I'm also scared of the day that I show up on 4chan and they start yelling at me, like, feminist, piece of shit, gafer, like, calling me all these names and shit. I'm like, you know what? I don't care.
I mean, yeah, if you're going to get called names, feminist is like a pretty good name to get called.
Oh man, yeah. Ooh, you're hurting me by calling me what I am. Ow. Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh. No, I could, yeah, so, the girls do run that game though.
Yeah, I think like they're
a
the
lot of
most
the dudes,
interesting.
yeah, a lot of the dudes in that game, like, they're alright. They're good. Like I said, Hagakure and, Hifumi are pretty great. But all of the, excuse me, I like all of the girls in that game.
Yeah, I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
I think like Sayaka's a well-written character.
Yeah, I
really
mean, like,
likable.
I don't like Sayaka. I wouldn't hang out with her, but I think she's a well-written character. I think she's interesting in the context.
I think the weakest is probably Hina, at least for me, because outside of the Sakura trial, like not much happened with her. She just likes donuts.
Yeah, she's kind of just there to be there and kind of human. I felt like she was kind of there to just be a human aspect, like, cause Byakuya is so unbelievable the way he acts. Like, he's just such a prick. And I feel like Hina was there to be just like that, not really moral compass, but just to kind of be that opposite to him and to just be like that, while Hagakure was just, oh man, what's going on? Oh god, oh, I want to get out of here, what the hell? Oh! Like, he's just there to freak out, basically. Like, Byakuya and Aoi are two sides of the same coin almost, where they both feel like they have things they control a lot, but Aoi has better intentions than Byakuya.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. I hear a lot of people saying that Nyagi is too, or Makoto is too, he's too, like, milquetoast and bland, but I really liked him in general. I thought that he developed really well, and his relationship with Kyoko was interesting. Like, I mean, the game kind of makes jokes out of it, and, like, not, like, the other kids make fun of him for it, like, being like, oh, you and Kyoko, but I just like their working relationship really well, how well they work together as a team and how they solve things and help each other out. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. I mean, even if they don't, like, fuck, then they still have a pretty interesting friendship.
They don't need to kiss, alright? Not everyone in Danganronpa has to kiss.
Okay? Oh, don't tell that to Tumblr, John.
Alright, now listen.
Yeah.
Listen. There is one exception, though.
Uh-huh. You and Junko.
Okay, that. But, listen. I will take no other answer. And if you disagree, I will body slam you.
Let's hear it.
Sakura and Aoi are totally girlfriends.
Yeah, I can see that.
They were totally girlfriends. I'm no disagreeing. No disagreeing.
I mean, I don't really care either way.
They totally were.
Alright, whatever you say, John.
Jeez. So, let's move on to some other questions. Okay, how did you... Okay, I gotta figure out how to word this.
Yeah, hosting it so easy now, is it, John?
Oh yeah, no, it's not. It's not, Mike. I'm sorry. Please. Please let me go. No.
This is what I have to do every week, Machonsky.
What did you like?
This is my burden.
Yeah. What did you like and dislike about the trial system?
I didn't really have any problems with the trial system in general. You told me to go after Celeste's social link, which is what I'm going to call them, because that's what they fucking are. You told me to go after her, friendship, fuck, what's another word for link? God damn it. Friendship sausage. So after I went after her friendship sausage, she gave me that, superpower that gives me, like, more focus time. Yeah. And that was really all I needed. I felt like the logic was a little bit too obtuse at times, but after I sort of learned to let the make your argument sections, like, fast forward through them once, and they basically give you a hint as to how to proceed.
Yeah.
Like, once you figure that out, it becomes a lot easier, a lot smoother. And like, you begin to notice the game has certain tells. Like, if one of the truth bullets is a Monokuma file, more often than not, that means you have to scan one of the things and, like, shoot it again at a second pass through. Mm-hmm. The Hangman's Gambit things, apart from the one where you have to spell out schizo, not too bad. But the schizo one was pretty egregious.
It was bad for multiple reasons. I mean, obviously because they are just misusing a pretty gross term to describe something that it absolutely is not. But then also it's just incredibly confusing because the game describes Toko's disorder correctly in every other aspect, but then they just throw this one very strange and very confusing Hangman's Gambit at you that is just very poorly done, and it's confusing why they chose to choose that word.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I did like tapping on the back of the back of the Vita to make the white noise go away. I don't know why. I really enjoyed that.
It's just fun to just like drum your fingers on the back and just see things happening while you're just...
Finally a use for that fucking thing. Jesus Christ, Sony.
Yeah, so, how did you feel about the rhythm game?
I liked it. But it took me a while to get the hang of it. I feel like that's a sentence that can describe Danganronpa as a whole. You'll get the hang of it.
Yeah. I absolutely agree.
I didn't get the hang of it until the second to last trial. So basically what I was doing, I didn't know you could use the triangle button. So what I was doing, I didn't even know how I was doing this. I was just frantically tapping on the screen to make things go away.
Oh my god, Mike. Hang on, wait. My mom is yelling right now.
That's not good.
I think the dog pooped on the floor.
John, did you poop on the floor?
I did not poop on the floor.
Jesus Christ, John, you always shit on the fucking goddamn carpet with your
I don't.
Fucking ass. You take a poop and put it right in the center.
Mike?
Yeah, hi.
Mike, I poop on the designated area, okay? You
Is
spray
the designated area of the carpet?
No, you put the paper towel, you put the newspaper over it.
John, why don't you just shit on the puppy pad I got for you? It's got the scent that makes John Machonsky's want to shit on the pad.
I don't like that scent.
God damn it, John. I'm gonna spray you with water from this spray bottle if you shit on my fucking carpet one more time.
No, I don't like the water. No!
There you go, there's your AU, where John is my dog.
This is fucked up. Alright, guys. You know what? No, I shouldn't shame you for pet play, Mike. I don't want to shame your kinks. I'm sorry.
John, if that's one of my kinks, then... I don't know, you should be very afraid. Be afraid of where this podcast is going to go.
God damn, these jokes are making it like required listening, but people are gonna skip it because they didn't play Danganronpa. This is fucked up.
Yeah, this is the worst. This is the worst. This is better than the podcast we recorded on Tuesday.
Here's what we have to do. You have to splice that audio out and somehow just jam it into the Tuesday podcast.
John, that is 100% more work than I'm willing to do.
Oh god. Alright. So you enjoyed the trial. You enjoyed that.
Yeah, they were pretty fun. I think like after I figured so let me describe what I was doing for the bullet time battle. I was just jamming on X and then just tapping on the screen with my other hand. Like randomly, without any idea of what was going on.
That's basically what I was doing at first, but then I reread it and I was like, "Oh, wait a minute.
That's
I
so
think
much
I understand."
better.
And then I dominated the rest of the time, just that dun 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 dun.
And I was 100% sure I was doing it wrong, but I like didn't know what to do, and I was too lazy to go look it up. And I forgot there was like a help option.
It is a very, very dumb minigame in that game.
There are a lot of really dumb minigames in that game.
There are a lot of very dumb things in that game that don't really fit, but for some reason it's just, it makes sense in this crazy Danganronpa world where instead of just presenting evidence, you have to fucking shoot it at their words. You don't present evidence. You don't present evidence and you don't refute claims. You fire evidence and you destroy claims. That is Danganronpa.
It's almost as if Danganronpa has something to do with bullets.
Put that on the back of the box for the sequel, NAS. You don't even have to pay me.
I don't want anything to do with the sequel.
You don't want to have anything to do with the sequel?
Yeah, based on what I've read of the sequel, it sounds like I would hate it.
I want to play the sequel.
Cause like, 999 kind of had this problem where they had this great story, and then they decided to take all the wrong parts and then just make another game. Like, they go way too much into the mythology of the world as opposed to just making another good story.
Look, there's some things about the sequel that I can't talk about. That I'm pretty excited,
I know exactly what you're talking about, based on the Wikipedia summary.
Listen, man, there's a really cute gamer girl in that game. Okay? There's a really cute girl in that game.
Yeah, but then they tell you what the state of the world is, and I don't want to know.
I kind of do.
That's not the... I guess, like, if that's what you really want, but I was pretty satiated. Like, the character's arc had come to a conclusion. The game had reached the end of its thematic ideals, and then to just, like, take the way they hid their symbolism, and then just, like, say, hey, this is what's really happened. Like, this fucking Monokuma everywhere. Like, they're making a prequel third-person shooter, like, during the apocalypse, where you're Mayako's sister shooting Monokuma robots. And that sounds like the worst fucking garbage.
You also get to play as Genocide Jill, though.
I
don't know. I think it's the best kind of garbage where it's dumb as fuck. I don't know.
It feels like Star Wars prequel stuff to me. You gotta over-explain everything, and everything's gotta be referenced, and everything's gotta tie together.
I don't know, I feel like Danganronpa is gonna be like Metal Gear with me, where everything is crazy and... You know what? Yeah.
It feels like they missed the point of their own thing.
Well, people say that about Metal Gear, and I still love Metal Gear, so...
Well, Metal Gear is bad.
Metal Gear is awesome, and Danganronpa is too.
John, you wanted to ask me other questions?
Yeah, so...
We're not talking about you shitting on the rug?
Okay. How did you like the voice acting in the game? Because I have a couple of complaints, but overall I thought it was good.
I think Sakura is the one that was kinda okay.
I thought Sakura was straight up bad.
But I don't know how they would do that character.
I can't answer that either. Like, obviously I don't work in casting.
Yeah.
I just thought that the voice that they did choose was pretty bad. I don't know.
Just like have a regular girl with a deep voice, I guess that's what you want to go for.
Yeah, I guess so.
I know many of these.
There you go. Call Mike for Danganronpa 5. All the ghosts show up.
That's the one I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna skip all the shitty ones where they go into the mythology of everything, and then I want to buy the one with the ghosts show up.
I'd play that. I didn't like Byakuya's voice, just because he's the voice actor.
Byakuya.
Well, yeah, of course, but he just, like, I can understand that they were going for the rich, pompous asshole, but the voice actor sounded bored. Instead of, like, the character sounding bored, the voice actor sounded bored.
I didn't get that. I thought the character sounded sufficiently bored, which was, I guess, the point.
Just even at points where he was like, what? Like, he was surprised at something, like, legitimately surprised or scared. He was still just like, oh my, I can't believe that this is going down.
Yeah, I can see that.
And it just, like, that just rubs me the wrong way. I had to kind of warm up to Monokuma's voice, but I like it now. Like, in my original review notes, I wrote down Monokuma's voice is bad, but around chapter 2 or 3, I deleted that. Cause it just sort of I warmed up to it, and it fits the character really well, just that annoying voice that's, like, especially because it fits the character and it fits the world, because Makoto points out, oh god, I have to hear his voice again over the speaker when he says goodnight or when he wakes up in the morning. It's terrible. I never want to hear it. And it fits.
I guess. I liked Monokuma from the beginning.
Oh yeah, no. I loved
the voice.
Right underneath the Monokuma's voice is bad, no, I wrote down Monokuma in general is fucking awesome, and then when I just deleted that, it was just Monokuma in general is fucking awesome, because Monokuma in general is fucking awesome. God damn.
Yeah, for sure.
like front runner for best character of the year already. I feel safe to say. Awesome.
I don't know, man. Junko is better than Monokuma for me.
Look, if we're allowed, if we're not, if we can do that, if
Junko, you have my blessing, John.
Look, I don't. I feel like that shouldn't be allowed. I am limiting myself.
I know where you're coming from, but I suggested it.
Alright, let's fucking do it.
I only ask for your fealty.
Let's fucking do it.
Yeah, man.
Let's fucking do it.
Junko is pretty great.
She's really cool, man. Oh, man. Did you have any big problems with the storytelling, or were there any great moments that you want to point out?
Great moments?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think back on it now. The game is full of a lot of really interesting stuff. Very small character moments. Mm-hmm. Mostly in the friendship sausages. But, I don't know. I think like the last trial and the Sakura trial were both like standouts for me.
Yeah.
Because of the way they were presented. And I think that's kind of by nature though. Like,
yeah.
The trials are the big climaxes of every episode, so it's almost natural that they'd be as fucking rad as they are. I thought Junko's execution was great.
Oh man. Having to watch my goddamn waifu get smushed.
I bet that was rough for you, John.
Oh god, hang on.
Yeah.
Breaking news while we're recording this. They just announced Danganronpa 2's coming out over here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's coming this fall. Alright.
This fall, huh?
Yeah, already. Wow.
Alright, well, I guess I'll play that too, even though I don't want to. I might as well.
That's pretty great. I'm happy that news broke while we were doing the friggin' spoiler cast. That's crazy.
Yep. No one will ever hear it. I mean, email David right now. Yo, David, can we get some of those codes?
Yeah, just give us the game now. Like, what are you waiting for? It's probably done already. I don't know what you're. Come on, chop bub.
We're video game journalists.
We are professionals, and we will review your game with the highest possible preening eye.
That's totally true. So, John, at which point did you get the biggest boner when Junko was talking?
Oh boy, let me tell you in detail. That
was half serious.
I'm not going to say something like that.
John, reveal your secrets.
Okay, here, I will say something embarrassing. I will give you ammo.
You'll give me a truth bullet.
I know I shouldn't, but it's funny enough that I can laugh at it this specific time, okay?
Let's hear it.
I was hanging out with my friends at the mall when I got to Junko showing up, and I got visibly flushed, and my friends thought something was wrong, and they were like, John, what's wrong? Are you sick? Oh, wait. Okay, he got to her. Okay, alright. I'm a piece of garbage. I'm not gonna be allowed to review the second game, am I?
I kinda want to review the second game.
Oh, man. Okay, I feel like we should both review it, because if you think it's garbage and I think it's awesome,
well, I haven't played it yet. Maybe it'll be great. Maybe they'll do it really well. I don't know. All I know is that they handle it really poorly in Virtue/Reward. Mm-hmm. 999 is the shit. And just to answer this question now before it comes up later, I like 999 more than Danganronpa, but I have a feeling Danganronpa's sequel is going to be better than Virtue/Reward.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't sound like it's too difficult from what I've heard from you.
No, I don't like Virtue/Reward very much. And Danganronpa's a little bit better paced than 999, but I feel like 999 like delivers towards the end a lot better. Mm-hmm. Whereas Danganronpa builds everything fairly well. When 999 gets going, it's like going from 0 to 60, and it's great, and it's crazy. And that's one of the things I do want to compliment Danganronpa for. It's excellently paced.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. So yeah, I wanted to go back to something. Probably my favorite part of the game
Was when Junko
was...
showed up.
Shut up. Was Makoto's failed execution.
That was pretty good.
I really liked that, and then just Kyoko showing up with the cup of noodles on her head, and that was so nice. And then you climbing up the ladder and talking about all this stuff with Kyoko about her father, and Snake Eater starts playing.
I gave my life not for
runner, but because a bear told me to kill someone. Oh,
Bear Eater.
Don't eat Monokuma. Another thing I really liked about that game was the Mono Bear Theater things. Those were cute.
Those are pretty great.
I laughed at 90% of those. Those were all really funny.
Did you get the bad ending?
Yeah, I got the bad ending just on purpose, just because I wanted to see it.
That was
it was
pretty
funny
great.
as hell.
It
was really
disappoint.
good.
Byakuya's fucking kid. And what's his name's kid?
Hagakure's.
Yeah, his kid's fucking cornrows.
It's so goddamn good. Oh my god.
Yeah,
what a good joke. Holy shit.
that is canon.
Oh my god. I'm just imagining, like, cause nothing else happens, there's no more despair, so I can't even fathom what the fuck Junko does with the rest of her life. Does she throw herself off the roof in boredom, or like, does she just sit there and watch?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, I want to know what happens in the alternate universe. Just, I want to know what happens with Junko, and just to see what she does with herself while these people are just having a family in this school. Like, it's so crazy. Oh,
How do
man.
like the kids react to Monokuma?
Oh man, would they like Monokuma? I bet they would, because they might think he's cute.
What's the agreement there? Do they are like, okay, we're all gonna have one baby with this girl, and then what happens? Like, how do they figure that out? Did they like decide? And then how does Toko die?
Yeah, that's... God, yeah. You know, I think...
Why isn't Danganronpa 2 that?
Yeah, wait a minute, yeah, cause hang on. She would have had to kill herself then.
And then they had to do another class trial.
Yeah, because like, if anyone else killed her, then they would have died, and nobody else dies. So she would have had to... You know what I bet happened then? Here's the canon. The almost canon.
Put together the comic book in your mind.
What would happen would be everyone agrees, okay, we need to repopulate the Earth. So Aoi and Toko, you guys need to help us.
But
and
wait,
then,
how would they know?
I don't know. Junko gets bored one day and just tells them.
Okay.
So, Junko gets bored one day, tells them, hey, everyone, the world's destroyed, whatever. They decide they need to repopulate the Earth. And then Toko's like, oh man, finally I get to fuck Byakuya. And he's just straight up like, nope, never. And so then just the continuous crushing defeat, and then just seeing like Aoi pregnant with his child drives her to suicide.
But he looks like way less of an asshole in that picture. That's my favorite part.
Fatherhood changes you, man.
I guess.
Fatherhood changes you. I bet Hagakure stops sipping those brewskis and token up, you know? I bet he calms down too.
When do we get Danganronpa babies?
I'd play that.
I'd play the fuck out of that. But then Junko can't be in it, John.
What
I
if
feel like that would be best for you.
What if instead of dying though, she just becomes their nanny?
Who?
Junko. What if instead of Junko like killing herself or vanishing or something, she becomes the Danganronpa baby's nanny?
I mean, that sounds awful. But I'd watch that.
That sounds awful.
I'd watch
and
the
that's
fuck
why
out
it's
of
gonna
that.
happen. I'd watch it. I'd play it. It sounds really bad.
No, I meant like Danganronpa babies as in all the characters are babies. But they all have to murder each other.
Oh no, I wouldn't watch that. I don't want to watch baby murder. Jesus Christ, Mike. I'd watch Danganronpa Babies.
Podcast.
I'd watch Danganronpa Babies if there was no death. Maybe.
But then it wouldn't be Danganronpa.
Danganronpa.
Like, you get to the class trial and it's time to make your argument, and you just think gaga goo goo, and you have to, like, shoot down that with your truth bullets, which is like, I don't know, a bottle of formula.
I came up with the worst possible name for it.
Let's hear it.
Gerber Happy Havoc. Oh god, what the fuck is going on? Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even know what else we should talk about. This podcast is off the rails. Toot toot.
Choo. Choo.
Oh man. Alright, I feel kind of bad shifting gears to something kind of, not great in the game though, really quick, because we should talk about it really quick, and I would like to just, like I said, just for a brief moment, touch upon Chihiro.
Okay. I feel like we should do this too.
Yeah, it's, okay. As listeners of Choo Choo are aware.
Yep.
Mike and I are two cis straight white dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I can't speak for you, Mike, but that's what I am. So, we are not exactly...
It's not hard for us to pass for straight.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
Not now. God, not now. Please cut that, Mike.
Yeah, I'll cut that out.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not 100% our place to pass judgment on an issue that affects people of the trans community. But I would just like to say that Chihiro's character with the whole cross-dressing, maybe trans aspect to it is very, very poorly handled. And no matter how you look at it, I feel like it is poorly handled, because there are people that look at Chihiro's character in different ways. Like, there are people who do think that Chihiro is a trans character and that the game just handles it incorrectly. In which case, there you go. That is the reason why it is bad. Because it is a very poorly handled trans character with very poorly done trans character. Oh, look. Oh, they're secretly a boy.
They literally say she was really he in many cases. Exactly.
But then in the opposite end of the spectrum, there are people who, based on the dialogue in that game, and based on how Chihiro presents themselves in the game, just how it's written and structured, they say that Chihiro is a boy. And I can understand where they're coming from, because in the dialogue in the game, Chihiro wants to come out to everyone as male. And they feel empowered by that and stuff like that, which, again, sure. But I just feel like the way that they wrote it and the way that it was handled was still poor. So, in my opinion, I don't think that either, like, you can view it either way you want, and I feel like those are valid views, but I feel like either way, the game itself handles it poorly.
I totally agree.
That's my view on Chihiro, and I really, really wish that there was a better, like, Chihiro is an interesting character.
Yeah, for sure.
They are a very neat character. And it just upsets me that they have been just completely just bundled with this horrible gender crap. I don't know what else it's just the way that they present the character is just awful. So it really upsets me that a game as great as Danganronpa otherwise just really leaves a bad taste in your mouth with that. And it's not something that it's not something on the translator's fault. It was in the original game, it was exactly like that. So, I don't blame NIS at all. Like, I think it just sucks that the original writers just dropped the ball so bad. I don't know, like, it was a very poorly done job, but honestly, I'm not trying to be like, oh, it's alright. Like, just last year in Phoenix Wright 5, there was some really, really bad shit with a trans character, and oh my god, like, that was unbelievable. So at least Chihiro's character was a bit more positive, at least trying. It didn't work.
I don't feel like it was outwardly negative, I just feel like it was poorly handled.
Exactly. Like, I feel like
nobody ever makes fun of this character. They try to accept them, but what they're accepting them for is a little bit problematic.
Exactly.
And in some ways, I feel like that does represent a step forward in general for Japanese games, because, like, as bad as American games can get, I feel like Japanese games almost always get it wrong.
Yeah.
You know, call that xenophobia if you will, but, if you can point to, like, one example you have of a transgender character being handled correctly in a Japanese game, then great. But
yeah, I want to be proven wrong in that situation 100%. Yeah.
I feel like that's just not as much of a thing over there as it is here.
I guess not. I mean, I don't know 100%, but I guess not.
Like, I mean, look at the way they handled Kanji in Persona, and the way they handled Naoto.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Kanji was pretty explicitly gay, but they didn't even say that.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine, like, gender identity is something that is kind of taboo.
I don't know, I feel like kanji isn't really a big issue, because kanji does say that their romantic interests isn't a thing about, like, he straight up says it's not about guys and girls, I just want to be accepted, and that was more about him trying to be outwardly buff and tough, but then inwardly having more feminine, enjoying more feminine things. And I think the problem was less them not being straight out with him being gay. The problem was more like, oh, he likes feminine things. Well, then obviously he has a homosexual side, so his shadow has to be a gay stereotype. Like, that was more the issue.
I guess.
At least in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, I can see that. It's just, it's handled poorly either way.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a running theme with homosexuality in Japanese games. Mm. Even the gay characters are just horrible stereotypes. Mm. And again, maybe this is xenophobic, maybe this is just my personal experiences, but I want to be proven wrong. Please, for the love of God.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty shitty note to end on. So, John, do you have anything better to ask me?
Let's see here. What did you think of the music? Because I think the music in Danganronpa is really great.
Especially Box 16. the rock theme we're gonna solve the last case.
Yeah.
Get those sick licks.
Yeah.
Yeah, John knows what's up. It's a good music all around. I think Monokuma's theme is one of those standouts for me. Mm-hmm. You know? I know you like it, John.
Oh yeah, no,
I know you're a fan.
I have it on my phone. I play it just at times, and I just jam. It's really good.
I want to get the Danganronpa noise, Danganronpa, as my text noise.
Danganronpa.
Yeah, like that. In fact, I might just take your recording and have that be the text noise.
Why would you do that?
For my own amusement?
There's gotta be a better version of it somewhere.
Yeah, but I think it'll be funnier if I just have you saying it. As with most things.
Alright. I take your word for it.
Anything else, John Machonsky?
Let's see here.
I guess final thoughts on the game overall?
Okay, no, I wanted to ask a fun question.
Oh, good.
Quick fun question.
Let's hear it.
What would your ultimate ability be? If you were sent to Hope's Peak Academy, why would it be for?
Well, what about you, John? What do you think? Ultimate waifu haver?
Yeah. Of course. I'd be the ultimate slime ball.
I feel like there's no way for me to answer this without sounding like I'm bragging.
No, it's a brag. Go ahead. That's what you do. That's your ultimate level.
Ultimate bragging. There we go.
I
guess
cheapskate.
ultimate talking. I don't know.
Ultimate
I'm good at
podcaster. The ultimate podcaster.
The
That'd
ultimate
be some good
podcaster. Like I always got a microphone with me.
shit. That'd be really good. That'd be a good character. Fuck.
That would.
Oh man, I'd hang out with you, Mike. I'd do your social link.
Ultimate rock band blitz player.
Oh man, are you still like at the top of the leaderboard for that game or what?
I think I'm like number 2 for the giant bomb step.
It's crazy.
If you want to summarize my life down to like one razor point, number 3 on Rock Band Blitz for the giant bomb step. I was number 1 for a time, but then someone came and stole my crown.
You were dethroned. You should try to get that back.
No, man, that's what I'm going to do when I go back for summer. Actually, I might be able to do more console game coverage because my roommate moved out, so we have this desk here, and my other roommate's going to get a TV. I'm going to bring my PS4 down here. Get back to work.
Huh? There you go.
I don't know why I'm telling people this on the Danganronpa Spoilercast.
We're excited. All these new Danganronpa fans that are going to start listening to us, they're going to get excited that we're covering games.
Hey man, they should be excited every time anyone covers a game.
It's true.
Video games are great.
They are. Yeah,
including this one.
Yeah, overall, I really, really, really enjoy Danganronpa. Like I said, there are problems that I had. I talked about them in the review, and some of the other spoilery stuff I talked about here. But overall, I really enjoyed the game. I highly recommend it. I mean, you don't have to get it recommended because you're listening to this. You probably beat the game, but even if you know what happens, it's still really fun. And I'm really glad that I was able to review it. And I'm really glad that I was able to talk with you, Mike, because it's a good
talking game.
It most certainly is.
I ignored several real life responsibilities to finish it.
I ignored my friends while I was at the mall.
Hey, me too. I was like, hey, people texting me, hey Mike, you want to hang out? No, I'm busy, you know. I told people this was a review game. I used my one excuse.
And then they're gonna check the site and they're gonna see that I reviewed it and you're gonna get in trouble.
Oh, they don't know who you are.
Is John Machonsky your pen name now?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
don't
Mike.
Google John Machonsky.
Yeah, please don't Google, especially because you're just gonna find my all the shitty stuff that
a decent amount of the people here know who you are because they listen to the podcast.
Oh, God, they must hate me.
I know, right? They must hate me more. They're like, why am I friends with this guy?
Yeah, why the fuck does he put up with this dumbass?
Exactly.
Ugh, but no. Anyway, seriously, I am very happy that I played this game.
It's a fine video game.
I look forward to the sequel. Mike might
I'm gonna play it either way.
But I am. And I'm also excited to play the third-person shooter and I guess the third game?
Have they confirmed a third game?
They teased a third game at the end of the teaser for the third-person shooter. So,
okay.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that's Danganronpa talk.
I don't know, man. I don't know where they'd go from here, based on what I know about the second game. Again, this feels like the 999 disease, where it's like, what the fuck are you doing in the second game? You've used the way this could go in the future. And then, like, the third game, I guess, could be a conclusion of the story, but, like, how to tie in the gameplay mechanics is confusing.
I know, I saw some people talking about, just taking the surviving members of the first game and the second game and throwing them in one last final gambit.
I guess, like, what they could do if they want to do something crazy, if they want to do something fucking nuts, so take all the surviving characters and just put them in the gameplay of the third-person shooter. And then that's the third game.
How about this?
Yes.
Monokuma in PlayStation All-Stars.
How about they never make another PlayStation All-Stars?
They won't, but Monokuma should have been in the first one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would have been really good.
Put the fucking PlayStation Vita in PlayStation All-Stars, and maybe that'll boost sales. Well, if a good game like Danganronpa doesn't boost sales, I don't know what will, John Machonsky.
I don't know if I'd say that Danganronpa is a system seller, but it's as close as it gets. I
don't know if I would go that far, but I think it's another drop in the bucket.
It's really good. I'm glad that when I went out and got my Vita, I said to myself, I am buying this Vita for two reasons, for Persona 4 and because I know Danganronpa is coming out in the future, and I'm happy that I have my Vita. So, there you go. I
mean, eventually you can play Sly Cooper 3 on your Vita. One of the best games ever.
I am so excited to play Sly Cooper 3, even, I have no context for that.
It's very good.
Okay, I'll take your word for it, Mike.
One level is basically just Assassin's Creed 4.
Okay.
On the Danganronpa Spoilercast.
Okay.
Well, thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. Even if you haven't checked out the game, like if you just listen to this for the hell of it, definitely give it a look. Even now that you know what happens, it's still worth playing, I think.
Mm-hmm. It is a bundle of fun. I really hope that you guys support the game, because I like to tell people to support things that I enjoy. That's why I got into this. That's why I review games, because I want people to know what I like, and I want people to support things that I like, because I think games that I like deserve support. So,
and normally I like to crush John's dreams, but I think this time you should definitely go buy the game that he likes.
Yeah, just for once,
Do something nice for John. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow. Yeah. Probably not by the time you hear this.
Yeah, we're recording this the night before Valentine's Day. That shows our priorities. I got my Valentine's Day date in order.
I actually want to ask you about this. Like, you said earlier that you had to tell your girlfriend that you love her more than your waifu. How did that come about?
No comment. No comment.
John Machonsky refused to comment on this story.
No comment.
Well, John, I hope you have a good Valentine's Day. You actually have something to do.
Not really.
At least you have somebody to do.
I guess. Hey, watch your mouth.
As I was saying it, I hesitated, but too good of a joke. Too good of a joke to waste.
Let's stop recording this already, Jesus.
No, well, actually, we might as well. Thanks for listening. Go to the site. I don't know.
Alright, thank you.
Buy the fucking game.
Namaste.